strategy to make him the bad guy and you the good guy?
Honestly, okay, I get this a lot because I think this is how, I don't know if it was portrayed this way. This is how the house guests saw it, and it sucks for me, but it is what it is. Okay, people say, you know, you flew under the radar, this and that. If you've watched the show, I'm sorry, but 5 vetoes, 2 HOHs, and being nominated 3 times is not considered flying under the radar. Look at him. All he does is talk and talk and talk. So if I decided to come up with an idea, a plan, a strategy, it came out of his mouth before it came out of mine. And, you know, that sucks for me, but what am I going to do? I can't stop him. He wouldn't shut up. He'd always, you know, yell it out. And so people would give him credit for things that we would come up with or things that I would come up with, no matter what it was. And I'm not discrediting anything that he's done, but I just feel like I definitely did not get enough credit in the strategic aspect of my gameplay at all.
I think I won America over when I used the POV on you.
Nick, what do you make or what do you think of all your internet fans? Do you think it's over the top, or do you think it's great? Or
no, it's very cool. You know, when you get out of the house, like I've said in different interviews, you know, when you're inside the house, you're not really cognizant of all the cameras and stuff and all the fan support. But when you get out, it really hits you, and it's like a huge shell shock. But definitely the support is very cool, and you know, we all went into the house knowing that something like this would happen, and it's very, very neat.
Neat? Did you say neat?
This one's this is also for Nick, from Sue M. in Houston, Texas. You look pissed off while sitting up there with the other house guests during the finale. Was that the case, and if so, why?
I don't. It was just an awkward situation because you know, having to go back into that whole house and see the people who you've been watching the last you know, 7 weeks brutalize people that you care about. It's hard to actually go back there and look them in the eye because you know, and a lot of them didn't look you in the eye because they obviously knew what we saw, and it was just a weird situation. I didn't really want to talk to anybody, but I was definitely happy to see Dick and Danielle.
Danielle, any future plans for modeling or entertainment?
No. I'm not Jen. No. Shut up. I don't know. Whatever, you know, I'm open for new things. I think trying things would be fun, but Amber is America's Next Top Model, and I'm not going to steal her spotlight. That's all.
This is from Feed 1, Room 23, Jersey Girl. For all 3 of you, which house guest do you think you will keep in touch with?
Like, can we say each other?
We're going to accept all of you will keep in touch with each other. Anybody else?
Other than these 2, Joe definitely, and Zach.
Joe and Zach for you, Danny?
I definitely see myself keeping into contact with Joe over emails, Kale, and Jamaica, and I consider Zach the voicemail friend where he leaves a voicemail and you don't call him back for a while. But you know, something.
And Dick?
And me? Talk to me after I see the show.
Are you going to watch the whole show in its entirety?
Hell yes, I am. You see it from one perspective. In order to see the entire show, you have to, from all the perspectives of all the people, you have to watch the show.
Nick, when did you become confident in Danielle's feelings from you? The viewers never really saw you get the green light.
Yeah, I know.
So was there a moment in there, and that's from Kim?
Well, obviously Kim.
Ooh, with attitude.
The situation, you know, I
Sassy,
understand where both of them were coming from inside the house because it's a game of mistrust and deceit. So I mean, obviously you're gonna think that this guy's not for real. But once I left, yeah, I didn't get a lot of green lights from Danielle. You know, she didn't confirm or deny anything. So I mean, when I got out of the house and I saw the first, you know, the hanging back competition, and she was wearing my bandana, and she won it, and they portrayed it. You know, she said I won it for Nick, and you know, it was very cute, and you know, that's where emotions started changing. I saw.
Neato.
Yep.
When did you guys work out the code? The 143153.
I don't know. That was pretty early.
It was like week 2.
Yeah, because I use a thing with my family. It's 143. It's like the old, you know, text or whatever for I love you, and I didn't think we were quite there yet with the I love you, so switch it up to I adore you.
And for Dick and Danielle, Room 29 has rooted for you all along. They've been in your corner. We called ourselves the Dick Lovers Room. Do you think we'll... Thanks for getting that on the record. Do you think we'll be able to send you the gifts we've collected for you since the show is over?
Yes, please.
Absolutely. Danny will take the gifts.
Where am
I
I?
just...
Send them away.
Talk amongst yourselves. What do you got? You going to take gifts from people?
Never.
It's just weird. You don't think about that kind of things. You don't even think when you
Gifts
hear
like
the word
gonorrhea?
fan. It's just weird. I don't know.
Is-
This is all too surreal for us still. He knows what it's like, and we don't.
What's room 29? Oh, is that just a
So in the
screening?
chat rooms, yeah, in the chat rooms, there's jillions of chat rooms.
Oh, is this for CBS or what?
Really?
Oh,
On
yes,
it.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm sorry.
live. Say
Yeah,
hi
I'm
to
sorry,
Room
I'm
29.
sorry.
It's
Room
actually
29, hi.
There you go.
It's been very, very long 2 days. I'm sorry.
Dick, are you available to date, and do you need a travel mate?
Are you? Is there something wrong with your brain? Have you not watched the show?
Of course, I'm available to date, and I'm working on Janelle right now.
Danny, do you have a MySpace page?
Doesn't everyone have
Yes,
a
she does.
MySpace?
I just get the questions. Don't shoot the messenger.
Everyone has a MySpace, and I'm probably not hard to find, and that's all I'll say.
And she doesn't have a picture.
Thanks.
Uh,
Seriously.
Steve in room 3, Dick, I'm so pumped with your performance. How did you manage to survive the bunny hop? I'm 53, and you make us old guys feel proud.
The bunny didn't go that long. It wasn't. It was. Oh my God! It was that freezing cold water for. They said just under 8 hours. Let me tell you, man. My legs cramping, and I'm not in shape. It's. It was hell. It was hell. It's like taking someone, I guess our age, and throwing them into the Army Rangers or something without any preparation. It was. Something I never, ever, ever, ever want to do again. Thank you very much. I'll watch it on TV with a beer and potato chips.
Nick BB Lover here in room feed 4. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Room feed 4. Have you had good feedback from the public since you left the house?
Yeah, I've had very good feedback from the public, and I don't think that's going to be the same with a lot of house guests. But I got out early and I didn't get I didn't
You
compromise.
didn't get to show your true
Yeah,
side.
exactly.
The bad
No, I've got
Oh, no.
I've gotten good support, so I mean it's all been basically almost all good.
Anything negative at all? Anyone
Yeah,
approach you on the
you're
street and
gonna have
say,
haters and stuff. A lot of people refer to me as homosexual and stuff like that, but there's worse things that I could be called. So no worries.
We're gonna make out later.
Well, yeah.
Trish in Vancouver? Danny, it looks as though you've gotten the hair redone in the last 24 hours.
Thank goodness.
Wow!
You had no idea. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but
No, you're talking about
I'm
it quite
glad
a bit.
because I couldn't stand it being in there 3 months. You can't have somebody come in and do your hair, and I'm not going to use Sunnen in my hair because I don't want golden roots. Jessica could get away with it, might I add, because she had golden streaks, but I could not. So I got my hair done last night in my hotel room.
Which was
And I'm
awesome.
happy.
CBS did that for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I think the follow-up to that was, didn't it suck that there wasn't a hairdresser on the show?
Oh,
or
you
in
have no idea. I told him, I was like, blindfold me, I'll wear earplugs, anything, gag me, just do my hair. I wanted that for my HOA.
And I will attest to that as well, because I ended up having to use Amber to do my hair a couple times. So
Did CBS get your hair done for you too?
no,
Ah.